As a preschool teacher, we teach letters and the letter sounds. So this would work for preschool, kindergarten, maybe even first grade if you have some kids that don't know their letters and letter sounds. So I just made kits. These are for me to send home with the students for their parents to work with them with. So I have 5 kits. Our curriculum separates the alphabet into 6 different sections. So we start with vowels. Then we go to TLBN, then MHSC, BGRF, JKVW, and YPZQX. You can separate them however you like, however you think the kids would do better with, or however your curriculum has it set up. This is just what ours does, so I just followed it. So I'm going to show you our last kit, and that's the YPZQX kit. And I wrote Kit 6 on the bag, and I got this label from the dollar store. I got like a pack of 30 for $1. Inside, the first thing you'll see is this document. It says Letter Kit, Letters to Practice. This is just a list of the main letters we're focusing on. I have both capital and lowercase. I use the Sensory Gothic because it is the same as it matches our curriculum's font. So the letters all look like they're supposed to, put it that way. So this is just a little note. Be sure to teach your child the correct sound these letters make. It's very confusing for them when they're taught one letter sound at school and another at home. We're currently working on short vowel sounds. That means the letters do not say their name. So I have vowels throughout these kits. There might not be in this one, but there are in, I think, all of them. But we'll see if it's in this one. So if a vowel does come up somewhere in the kit, that way they know it. A does not say A, it says A. So then I just have a guide. So Y is in yak, so yak. Keep it fun. Frequent short practice sessions are better than one long session. Then how to use the kit. So basically, they are going to get out these cards. And before I send it home, I will divide this for each specific child. So say Ashley, that's my name, letters I know and letters I'm learning. Say I know Y, Z, P, but I don't know X, little z, little p, and I know Y. So I'll clip these together. So always start with letters I know to build confidence in the child. It'll just make it easier in the long run. If you start out with something they don't know, they're going to know that they're going to immediately think, oh, I don't know any of this, and not try. So then you move on to letters I am learning. So you just quickly will go through those, recognizing the letter and then practicing the sound. Then you'll go to choose one of the following activities. I have a whole slew of activities, and I'm just going to take you really quickly through them. The first one is to take Play-Doh. Play-Doh, they roll out the Play-Doh into the shape. I like to say make a snake and then form it because it's easiest. After the letter's formed, have them trace the letter with their finger over top of the Play-Doh as a sensory thing, and have them say the letter sound and its name. Then, I don't have these in here yet because they're at work, pipe cleaners. They just bend them however in the shape of the letter. The next thing is sand, which is also at work. I'm going to put it in a little Ziploc baggie. They'll just pour it out onto a paper plate or a Tupperware container or whatever they have around, and they'll trace the letter and say the sound in the sand. They love doing that, and it's nice to do it at home because it makes a mess at their house and not at school. Fourth thing is the whiteboard. Kids love whiteboards. These you can get 4 for a pack at the dollar store, and I put in 2 dry erase markers, one for them, one for their parent. I said to practice writing the letter and making the sound, and then when they're finished, they can draw a picture of something that makes that sound. So for A, they might draw an apple. The next thing is the soccer game. I literally printed out soccer balls. I found pictures on Google and copy and paste them into a Word document, and I wrote letters on the back. If they pick one, if they can say the sound, they get to throw it into a container of their parents' choosing, which they love because they like to throw things. The next is the board game. This one was the most time-consuming to make. All I did was I found a template online of the board game, and I just wrote them in on the new letter, so YPZQX, I made sure to have a visual aid, that way to help them since this is the introduced letter. Now the review letters, like N we did a long time ago, so N will not have a visual aid. Y still does, X still does. The trickier letters I kept with an aid. Like F, they struggle on F so much, so I kept F for several weeks. The very last thing is Fiddlesticks. And I found this on Pinterest. I'm not sure who the original creator was. I could not figure it out. If you can, comment below. But all you do, this was an easy game to make too. I bought these at the dollar store for $100 for $1. You just put them in a cup. They draw a stick. If it's a letter, they have to say, this is a J and it says J. And they get to keep it. If they can't say it, they put it back. If they draw a black stick, which I've just colored on, they have to put all of their sticks back. So there are only like 3 of those per thing, and whoever has the most at the end of the game, once they're all drawn, wins. So, on mine, I also put reward ideas if they win a game. So candy, gum, no chores for one night, movie night, computer time, a sticker. Most parents know how to motivate their kids, but just in case, you always want to put something on there just to help. But anyways, that's my phonics kit. Thanks for watching.